All right, Ronda Rousey has addressed her future on a potential return to fighting and the UFC, and also addresses a big question a lot of people have had. Will she fight on the White House card? She talked about that too. Hi everyone, I'm Mike Heck from MMAfighting.com, back with another question of the day. Got a few of these asking about Ronda Rousey's recent comments about how there's essentially no way she'll fight on the White House card, even if the UFC offers it up, and if I think she'll ever fight again. If you missed it, Ronda was on the Lapsed Fan podcast. I think you got that right. It was asked about if she was approached by the UFC about fighting on the White House card, which is apparently coming up in late June. And she said, quote, "I'm not fighting at the White House." Also adding she has, quote, "better shit to do." But as far as an actual return to fighting, Rousey said, quote, "After Mike Tyson being the biggest fight of the year, you never say never." So no White House card. I believe her when she says that. But could she actually come back? I mean, if you follow her on social media, she seems to be getting herself in tremendous shape. I'm not sure what the relationship is between Ronda Rousey and TKO after the WWE departure and things that were said, but I'm sure Dana White would welcome Ronda Rousey back with open arms. And I don't know this for certain, but you would think Ronda would like to rewrite the history of what is her final UFC fight and what is the final chapter of her mixed martial arts career. The loss to Holly Holm, how she handled it, the Amanda Nunes fight, how she handled it before and after the fight week, just kind of shutting everybody out, not doing any media, and then just sort of disappearing. But with the weight that was bestowed upon her throughout her UFC career, it must have been very hard for her. And it must have been almost impossible to carry a lot of the weight she had to carry over the years as a superstar in this brand new sport, this infant sport that had just not seen a superstar of that level. And I think deep down, if she could do it one more time, she would. Maybe we get Ronda Rousey versus Miesha Tate one more time. Be a double retirement fight for both. That would be massive. With all that said, I don't know if she even wants to revisit that part of her life again. But maybe as a mom, she'll have a different lens to look through when it comes down to it. All in all, I don't think she comes back. I don't think she needs to come back. I don't think she has to fight again. But honestly, I kind of look at it the same way she does. Exactly the way she said it. Never say never. And in today's UFC, nothing would surprise me at this point. But thank you for the question. Back tomorrow with another question of the day. You can head to the feed on MMA Fighting to submit yours. We'll see you then.